Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy, and today I'm going to be bringing you some Easter prediction readings for the 17th of April. Oh, guys, it's a beautiful day out here. I had to shoot outside. Autumn is really magical. I know a lot of you guys experience autumn as well, and it's just such a pretty time of year because it's sort of just the beautiful colours, the reds, the golds, the ambers, and on the trees, and not as much wind. It's very peaceful time of year here, or particularly where I live. I know you guys are getting sunshine now, which must be very good for the soul over there, especially UK. I've had a lot of rain and grey skies in Scotland and Ireland, all my friends out there. Enjoy the sunshine while you can. We all need that vitamin D, as we know. I am in here with doggos morning. They're eating their snacks. I've got Sprocket and Sophie. I know it's frustrating sometimes, guys, when I get interrupted in my videos, but that's just how I roll, guys. Having a blind dog is always challenging at the best of times, but I've got the birds as well because my daughter feeds all the birds, and I love it though. I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. I know a lot of you guys really love all the nature in my backyard, so thank you, and thank you for always commenting. Welcome to any new subscribers out there. Hit those like buttons, guys. Helps me a lot. You know the drill. Where are we up to? I've got my vanilla retreat tea this morning, guys. I'm into the herb teas at the moment. Cheers, everyone. Cheers to a lovely Easter. This one's really yummy. I bought a little tea bag to show you. It's vanilla retreat with cinnamon and chamomile, and it's so yummy. Oh, we love our herb teas, don't we, guys? Oh, I must say, it's nice. Very smooth. All right, we've got a little bit of admin. We've always got a little bit of admin going on, haven't we, guys? Never boring. And I think the most important thing that we touch on today, and I know a lot of you watch Carl Vernon as well. He's got a very good video if you want to go over and check it out. Katy Perry in space. What can we say, guys? Clown Show 3.0 and steroids does come to mind. Does anyone believe this batshit crazy crap we're being fed? How does any of the women astronauts in space feel even remotely weird? Have you seen the photo shoots of all the girls that went into the modular thing and went to space and landed, and all the dodgy footage? Nothing makes sense. Katy Perry gets out of the module and kisses the ground, blows a dandelion, I think, stole our little dandelion wish making, and they've turned it into this big spiritual achievement. Have you heard her talk? If you haven't seen a video, go and type it in on YouTube and check out the Katy Perry space travel videos. Absolutely ridiculous. And I think it's the guy from Amazon that actually owns this particular space travel craft or whatever it was. Honestly, guys, could this shit get any more ridiculous? Honestly, how stupid do they think us little people, peasants, Lego people and little folk are? That we're just going to be gullible and fall for this crap? Can't tell me that wasn't made in a studio. Oh, go check it out, guys. Maybe I'm just being very sceptical, but it does look like a whole lot of BS garbage and lies that we're being fed. For what reason? What was the purpose of Katy Perry and the girls going to outer space? I don't get it. What, because they got that much money that nothing makes sense anymore? Like, how's that good for the environment? Oh yeah, there wouldn't be very many emissions from that rocket if it was real. Anyway, I don't know, guys. What is happening? Does remind me a little bit of the space travel, i.e., Indian spaceship moon landing that we saw recently that looked as fake as they come. Anyway, let me know your opinion down below. Go check out the video on Carl Vernon. It's very funny. Here's some great videos. Oh, here comes. Who have we got? Oh, we've got Sprocket in his little Harry Potter. He looks so cute in his bandana. His little... Come here. Oh, I'll show you later. You'll probably see him wandering around anyway. The other thing we've got to talk about here is current affair. You know, I tell you about that show at night that comes on. It's always about current issues and all the dramas going on around everywhere. And there's always someone scamming someone or ripping someone off. Well, last night, and they had a little teaser at the end of the show, and it's going to be on TV tonight. So I'll watch it. Watch this space, guys. I'll fill you in. And it's about the lithium battery fires. And they had a fire chief talking about the number of lithium battery fires that are burning down houses. He reckons he's going to 4 a week. We know there's probably more than that. They didn't actually say if it was going to be about the EV cars, but I got the feeling it's about EV scooters and bikes, people charging them in their houses. But I'll let you know tonight, guys. So why are they pushing renewables and then in the next breath they're telling us that the lithium batteries are so dangerous? Like, crazy stuff, guys. Go figure. I can't work it all out. The other thing here that I just wanted to touch on was there was a story the other night on A Current Affairs, same show. It's actually a funny show because it just highlights a lot of things. That's why I really watch it. It's not really sort of is a news program, but it just calls out a bit of bullshit, really. There's this cafe owner in Canada. You might have heard about it. The cafe's called Found, and he's an Australian guy who opened this little like Australian cafe in Canada, but he's being attacked for selling Vegemite. He ordered like pallets of Vegemite to sell over there. And I know, and a lot of you don't like Vegemite. Most of us Aussies have grown up with it, so it's normal food here for us. Pretty much, I suppose, like Promite and Marmite is it in the UK? That sort of equivalent. But he's been told he's got to get rid of it now. Now, whatever is in Vegemite, which is probably something very healthy, is it vitamin B or I don't know, something like that. He's got written notice to stop selling. He's not allowed to sell it from his cafe, and all his recipes and that are around Vegemite. So he's got like Vegemite croissants and all these pastries and all these yummy things, and he's not allowed to sell it. But he typed in, and Amazon is still selling it to Canada and everything. Of course Amazon's allowed to sell it. So how's the hypocrisy of all this, guys? Shut down the little guy, but yeah, Amazon's still allowed, as we know, to sell whatever they want. Go figure. What a bloody joke this whole world is becoming, guys. I just can't even believe it. Oh, we had the big debate with Elbow and Dutton. I didn't even watch it. I know you guys can't stand it either. All you fellow Aussies here that are on my channel, it's doing our heads in here. They're just looking as bad as each other. So we really have to make sure we get these independent votes in, guys. Topher Field's got a very good video on how to go about voting and making sure we get these little independent seats and things into Parliament. Do not vote Greens or Teals, clearly. But we've got to be very careful where we put our votes because this is crucial. Same goes for Canada. China, you got to try and get this carnage out over there. It's just getting mad, isn't it, guys? Oh, as the days draw closer to our votes. So fingers, we can become like America and stand up in our power and the little people can make a difference. Because it's not compulsory in China, you guys have been telling me. Thank you for that. So hopefully you get people coming out in droves. In Australia, it's compulsory. If you're over 18, you have to vote. It's pretty mad. All right, let's get straight into the readings. Spock, you right? Show everyone your Harry Potter bandana. Come here. Come here. Here he comes. Sit. Oh, he's behind me now. You can't see him. Where's he gone? Come here. Spocky. I'll try and get him to... Come here. Here's his big bum. Come here. Come here. All right, sit down here with Mummy. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Right, at least that way. I'll see if I can show it to you. It's so cute. Look at him. It's Harry Potter. Look, guys. Isn't it cute? Oh, Sprocket, he's a big goofy. He's eating all the snacks. He knows there's nothing left or he wouldn't be over here. Sophie'd be still sniffing around. All right, sorry about that, guys. Let's get straight into the reading and we'll see what comes up. Oh, it's just showing me people with Easter coming. People are just having that sigh of relief now. Oh, we can just refocus for a minute. People can gather their thoughts. They can have some time out. We know everyone races away for Easter. They get to the beach. They go to the mountains. They do all the things. Well, they just chill at home. A lot of us just chill at home. Everyone's just getting that little sigh of relief now. They're just trying to catch their breath. These are those little... it's almost showing me like when you're crossing a road, you know, when you're crossing a road and that sometimes have that little island in between. You can get halfway between the traffic and then you can just look the other way and walk across. That's what's happening with people now. They're looking for these little islands in the road to get grounded again, to catch their breath. This is what I'm getting. This is what this year is going to be about. People trying to catch their breath. Oh, we'll have a little break here. We'll have a little break there. Like I said to you guys, people aren't able to afford, unless they get money left to them or something. People can't afford the big trips they used to have, the world trips they used to have. People are having smaller little holidays, mini holidays we would call them, which most of us here do. We only go away for a few days at a time, don't we? People just do not have the funds or the money to do this, guys. Plus, as we know, it's getting harder to travel, isn't it? Because you've got to tick all the boxes and have your apps on your phone and your digital ID in order to get into other countries. It's just rolling out so beautifully, isn't it? These governments make it seem so easy. Starmageddon does come to mind. All right, let's keep going, guys. Oh, I'm getting the streaming TV is getting like just crazy big now. It's just saying streaming services are like over the top. I told you guys the other day, I've been watching Sopranos. I love Sopranos, such an old show, but it's good. It's just, some of those old shows are just funny to rewatch, aren't they? And I got through all these series and suddenly they put it onto this, is it called Max Foxtel or something like that? So it's a whole other app you've got to pay for. And I'm like, I was so annoyed. But this is the kind of thing that they're starting to do now, more and more of this, guys, where they're starting to trick you into watching your favourite shows by having to go up a level. So if you pay this higher premium, you'll get more shows. I mean, how many shows can you watch, guys? I mean, really, I only watch mainstream TV now for a little bit of sport and that, football and stuff. I'm sure you guys are the same. And a lot of us don't even really watch TV, do we? Not really, because there's really not a lot on it. But I'm getting this. It's going to start to even, well, we know they're sucking out everybody's money. But these Binge, Foxtel, Netflix, Stan, all these things, Disney. Oh, we know Disney will be making some money. But there's going to be all these levels now. And this is what I'm getting. There's going to be a lot of changes in the streaming services. And it could even be, again, that you earn your brownie points. Like if you've watched, say, 25 hours a week of Netflix or whatever, binge, then you'll get a bonus 5 hours. So they're encouraging you. But also, if you go to their premium services, you'll get more bonuses. There's going to be a lot going on with streaming services because obviously that's the way of the future. It's sort of unavoidable, isn't it, guys? But the annoying part is they even have ads on them there now, don't they? Like before the show starts, you have all these ads that you can't skip. Of course you can't. So, yeah, there's a lot of money generating around these streaming services is what I'm getting. There's going to be different tiers who can afford what. So all the good shows will be on the highest tier, obviously, and we'll get all the crappy shows on the, you know, the B-grade movies or whatever they call them. All right, on the lower, cheaper packages, I suppose you could say. All right. Oh, I'm getting this shit. Here comes Sophie. She's got her butterfly bandana on. Do you want to show everyone your butterfly bandana, Sophie? I'll see if I can show it to you. Look, guys. Isn't it cute? Oh, Sophie. She's not a girly girl, Sophie, so it's unusual to see her in pink. Isn't it? You're beautiful. Kiss. Oh, I love my puppies. You guys love my puppies too. Thanks for loving my puppies. They're such goofies. We're going to take Sophie for a walk in a minute because she's been such a good girl and the weather's so beautiful. All right, coercion. I'm getting coercion. Well, we know the heading for this year is mass control. We know that it is. That's what they're wanting to do with everybody, get mass control of us all. But this is going to be due by coercion. Hang on, let's see where else we go. You sit down. Oh, she always wants to be patted. I'll have to ignore her. Hang on. Sit down. We'll take you for a walk in a minute. Well, it is. It's coercive control, forcing us down a very narrow path. It's showing me this road that starts off really wide and it gets more and more narrow. And this is how they're doing it. This is how these governments are forcing us down a road that we don't want to go. Even us as BS detectives, as hard as it is to avoid these things, we always veer off and take the road less travelled. They're still trying to force everybody down this really narrow path of, well, as we know it, and Chris, you've been talking about it on your videos. Go check out Chris's videos, guys. He's been on my channel for years. He started a YouTube channel and does woodland walks and picnics and things. You'll love listening to him because he makes so much sense. This is what they're doing. You in one of your videos the other day, Chris, you showed how they'd fenced off the beautiful forest and you couldn't walk down there anymore. Like, why? Why are they doing this? See, this is the restrictions. They don't want us going off the beaten path, or they want to control us, where we go, what we're doing, what time we go there. Have we earned enough brownie points virtually to go there? This is where it's all heading. I'm getting this coercive control is happening now. We know it is. We know it's starting to happen. In all different areas too, like not just with stopping us going in. Well, even here where I live, for example, up at the national parks, it is really restricted. You've got to pay for your, to go to the ski fields or anything, you've got to pay your high cost for your pass to go into the national parks, drive up to resorts and things. But you can't just walk around the bush anymore like in the olden days where you could just, you know, put a backpack on and off you go and have a picnic or something. You'll get fined. Everything's so restricted. They have trail cameras and all this kind of stuff, so they have rangers patrolling. Like, this is what's happening in the world. There's more of this control. So basically we're just sort of stuck in our backyards in our local parks, I guess, at the moment. And you sort of wonder why, you know, why can't we be free? I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. All right, careful. So I'm getting that Beatles song, The Long and Winding Road. The long and winding road that leads to your door. Don't leave me standing here. What a magical song. Lead me to your door. Many times I've been alone. Many times I've tried. And I think that's about, there's been times where we, as BS detectives, Braveheart, Freedom, Maverick, Rebel, intuitive, psychic people who haven't quite fitted into the mould and into the box, the square peg in the round hole, we've found a way now. We've found, like that, just like the song. I want you to play that song today. But still that leads me back. And it has been a long winding road, hasn't it, to your door. But we sort of, this is what we talk about. We've all come together as like-minded people. We've sort of found each other, haven't we, guys? It's just a beautiful song. And I guess, I think what I'm thinking of that song is it's just got such feeling and emotion in it. Like, what a journey we've had, guys, through the awakening, the dark nights of soul, suicidal thoughts, all the things we might have been through. We're just not there anymore. We're in this joyous place of living and creating and learning about life and growing and expanding as spiritual beings. It's wonderful. So I'm going to leave you with that song today. I'm not going to leave you. I'm just going to give you that song today. And see, it's saying at the core of people's being, this is the people waking up. They feel like they know things can get better. They feel that things can get better. They need to find that relief. They need to have hope. There's this yearning in people waking up that life will be better. There has to be a turning point. But the thing is, and that's what the guides keep saying, only people can create the turning point. It's only the people who can twist that dial and turn things up, turn the heat up on the government. That's what I'm getting for the people waking up. They want hope. They want to feel alive again because they've been so, as the guide is saying, so flatlined, like zzz, you know, and the thing goes beep, 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 and then suddenly it goes zzz, like a flat line, like someone having a heart attack. Well, that's how their life's been. It's so flatline. It's dull. It's boring. There's so much anxiety. There's no excitement in anyone's life. Everyone feels stagnant and stuck. So that's what I'm getting. People are yearning for that hope and happiness back into their life. This is what they want. So fingers, Australia and China, do this. And I'm getting Europe's really taking the initiative. Europe's really going to stand up and fight back. I keep getting it. And it'll be that visible image I'm getting of like when China stood up with the Ottawa protests. When they did that, guys, hello, you guys woke the rest of the world up and everyone started to see what was really going on. And Turdo exposed it all. And then he had to quickly shut everything down, as we know, with his harsh penalties and fines and the measures that he took, stomping on people with horses, etc., etc. Because it was waking the rest of the world up and he had to do whatever he could to just quickly shut it down. But I'm seeing this in Europe. stand-ups, fight-backs, strikes. That's what I'm getting for Europe. They're going to be a voice of reason in Europe. And people are going to take notice. Not that we'll probably see it on mainstream media, of course not, because they won't want to share that information out to the rest of the world and let them know what's really happening in Europe. So this is what there'll be big cover-ups of the protests and the strikes and people standing up. They'll try and cover it up. It'll be all swept under the carpet, nothing to see here. Government's got control. It's all good. Meanwhile, the people are just losing their shit and trying to expose everything. So people are aware of it, guys. People are aware of their government's lies, bullshit, all the above. They're seeing it for what it really is. And like I always say to you guys, there's nothing in it for the little people. What is there for the little people, peasants and Lego people? Nothing. There's nothing in it for them. Only will be the little worker bees working for the queen bee. That's all it is, which is the puppet masters and the puppets running the show. All right. Getting France rising. I keep saying it. France is going to lock horns with Macron and whoever the new leader will be. I know there's changes in the air coming there as well. But I am seeing France, the people locking horns and digging their heels in. I'm getting that digging their heels in. They're not going to be taken for a ride in France. It's just saying they're sick of it. People are just turning away from government in France. They're going, ugh. And they're just sick of it. People are getting more angry about it all. That's what I'm getting in France. So you could have more protests. And I'm getting that Macron will try and ignore it. He's very good at doing that. He and his parliamentary people will try and ignore what's going on and they'll try to shut it down. Of course they will. Same old. Always saying we've always got freedom of speech and people can protest and do what they want, but all the time they're trying to shut it down and keep it off mainstream media, etc., etc., so other people don't rise up against the narrative. God, I'm getting Ireland and I'm getting you guys are really hurting in the hip pocket. Finances and cost of living is crazy. I'm even getting land values are soaring. Like, obviously land is very valuable in Ireland. I'm presuming there's a lot of farmland there. But the value is like rising to the point that the little people can't afford to buy it at all. So that's always very scary because we know that only wealthy elites have the money, etc., etc., like Billy Goat and people like that can come in and buy everything. So this is a real worry for the people in Ireland. The cost of land, it's like a land grab is coming and people are aware of it. It's frightening people, especially around the farms. So, you know, who knows? You could get some farm protests, like food strikes where they're not delivering the food. The trucks might come on board, the truckers not delivering, shortages of this and that, farm goods. This could happen in Ireland, and of course because of the taxes, the farmers aren't cutting a break, so they're getting higher taxes. We know it all comes back to the stupid renewable garbage if they're not doing their bit to help the environment as Katy Perry travels to space. Like, oh my God, didn't anyone make sense of any of this, guys? Does anyone believe that space travel? Honestly, you can't even believe this crap is going on. 5 years on and we're still dealing with Clown Show 3.0 on steroids. Mental. Anyway, let's see if there's something else and then we'll do some cards, guys. I'm getting Trump's tariffs will keep rising. Anyone who doesn't really want to deal with, i.e. example, Xi Panda, the tariffs will keep continuing to rise until he cuts good deals. Until they're willing to cut really good deals, Trump will continue to rise the tariffs. It's going to keep stirring up the pot, being in people's faces. We're going to hear about these tariffs for quite a few months to come until things settle. But this is simply about Trump making sure he regains power on the world stage. He doesn't want to be just trod on and not taken seriously. So this is what it's about. It's about him holding his ground, which is so good for you guys in America. It's beautiful. Hey, Spocky. Oh, it's such a lovely day here. All right. How about we pull some cards, guys? Look, sometimes I get lots of predictions. Sometimes we just need to have chats. Let me know down below what format you guys like. If you want more of the chatting or more of the predictions, I don't know. All I can do is tell you what comes through. I get bits and pieces of different things. Let's pull a power of... What is it? Power Thoughts cards by Louise L. Hay. Oh, the dogs love being outside. It's just so peaceful. Oh. She must be getting quite old now, Louise L. Hay, I would imagine. She's been around for a long time. Oh, this is cool. I'm totally adequate for all situations. Look at him sitting under the trees. That's so us, sitting in Terabella, guys. Look at us. Just looking at the sky, the trees. I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Well, it has got easier, hasn't it, guys? Because we find strength from different kinds of energy. That's why we love being outside, guys, isn't it? We find strength in the energy that vibrates from trees, especially old trees in the forest and things like that. Just being around animals, the birds fluttering around. That's where we regain our energy and our strength, guys, isn't it? Hey, I thought we'd pull a Luna Lapin with the rabbit on it for Easter. I'm totally adequate for all situations. We can handle a lot more. I think that's what the card's trying to say. We've got certainly much, or spiritually stronger is what I'm getting. Oh, the Hierophant. What does that mean? I'm getting the Hierophant for us, which is like qualified wisdom. Like, look at the rabbits. Look at the keys. I'm just getting that wisdom. But it's saying that we've earned the wisdom. We've earned it by doing all the hard work and doing the hard yards. So the Hierophant must be quite well respected. Yeah, and it's just saying it's like the wisdom and knowledge that we share is helpful to others. And they might appear not receptive, but it's saying that they do watch and see what we do. I've always said that to you. You're never going to get your apologies and that from people. But they do look back and think, how did you know that? How did you know these things? They'll never tell you though. Let's do a daily healing. The Hierophant. And with that Hierophant card too, I get living in your truth, like staying in your truth as well. Look at this Autumn card. That's what it's like where I am at the moment. The trees are so stunning. Seek to enlarge your appreciation of the beauty of nature, animals and humans. Oh my God, we do that constantly, don't we? Because we know how healing it is and how it brings you back into the now. Hey, sorry guys, I haven't been able to get into my YouTube studio on my computer to put those, what do you call them, end screens on with how to live in the now and that. I'll keep trying to do it though. I'll try and get my daughter to help me today. It's been blocked. I haven't been able to get in. They keep changing the passcode and saying you forgot your passcode. You know how it goes. So frustrating. Let's pull one more of these. We'll pull one more for an Easter message, guys. Oh, that's beautiful, all the roses. Acquire gratitude for life itself. Gosh, I really think that we do. I think as awake folk, we just see life through a different lens. I talk about it all the time. We just find joy in just sitting here, like, and being wherever you are. It doesn't matter if you're in a busy city or where you are. just learning to observe things, be here in the present, not worrying about the future. That's how you learn to live in the now. You don't keep worrying about things that haven't happened yet, and you stop worrying about the past, because you can't change what's happened in the past. You have to live for this moment right now. All right, let's see if there's anything to finish off with, guys. I'm getting that, is it Nat King Cole? When I fall in love, it will be completely, and the moment that I fall in love. Such a beautiful song. I think someone else sings that. Is it Celine Dion and someone? There's a few different versions of that. When I fall in love, it's just a magic song, guys. Again, about the frequency of love and finding yourself again. All right. I'm getting this song, it's so cheesy. You've got to try a little kindness, and you overlook the blindness, and share by the people that can see. You've got to try a little kindness. I don't know who sings it, but it's one of those songs from yonks ago. Doesn't hurt to be kind, does it? Kind words, just be kindly to someone. Overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people, of the narrow-minded streets, getting back to the narrow street again that they're trying to feed us all into. Blindness of the narrow-minded people. There are a lot of narrow-minded people. We've all experienced that in the last few years. Hang on, let's see if there's one more thing. They're giving me Cyndi Lauper's True Colors. True Colors. You see your true colors shining through, and that's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show your true colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Oh, what rainbow is on today. That's what I'm going to leave you with today. Cyndi Lauper's True Colors. And that's about being true to yourself, staying who you are, finding out who you are, and just emitting that signal that you're not going to change. We're not going to change, are we, guys? Because we're the BS detectives, and we're not going to change our viewpoint, because that's what we see, know, sense, are aware of, and we know exactly where this is heading. Sprocket nearly knocked the camera over. Down the road, the very, very narrow road, but we're not going to take that road, are we, guys? We're going to jump ship and go somewhere else, which is probably the best thing to be doing. And I think a lot of other people are starting to take the detours as well, guys. The people waking up. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from me and the doggos. Have a wonderful Easter. Enjoy all your yummy chocky eggs and having time with your family. I know a lot of you are having time with your family. Sue, oh, so many of you out there. Thanks for always commenting on my channel as well. You know who you are, Addie, everybody. I've got so many of you that I don't even want to list you all, because there's just too many. I'm always scared I'm going to miss someone out, and you're all very important to me. Like I said, YouTube takes my comments, brings them back at a later date, so apologies for that as well. Remember, like buttons, and have a great weekend. Talk to you soon, guys. Take care. Bye, everyone. Bye.